Sometimes I stand in the middle of the floor. Not going left. Not going... Oh, Lord.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Johnny Bravo 6, and today I got a review of the new movie Glass Onion, a Knives Out mystery, or Knives Out 2, whatever you want to call it. Tech billionaire Miles Braun invites his friends for a getaway on his private Greek island. When someone turns up dead, Detective Benoit Blanc is put on the case. So this was pretty easily one of my most anticipated movies of the year. It's just been one of my most anticipated movies in general because the first Knives Out is one of my favorite movies of all time. I just really love that movie. I thought it was a breath of fresh air. It was just nice and fun. It has one of the best ensemble casts I've ever seen, and Rian Johnson is just one of my favorite directors. So naturally, when I heard that this was turning into a franchise, I was very excited to see what Rian was going to do next, and I really enjoyed this movie a lot. I'm going to be very careful not to spoil anything for you guys. Just like the first, I think it's very well written, acted, and shot. The first movie was like a fun murder mystery about greed, and in a way this one kind of is too. Thematically, it's kind of like a different layer of the same onion. See what I did there? This one mainly deals with how far would you go to just maintain any type of success, wealth, and status. What moral boundaries are you willing to cross and break just to stay in the spotlight? And I thought that was a very interesting question. It also led to a lot of funny and just kind of sad and pathetic moments. And that wide range of emotions is just a credit to the great writing in this movie. It always keeps you on your toes with twists and turns and some sharp dialogue to go along with it. There's a few big surprises in this movie that I genuinely did not see coming, and I think they really make this movie. Having big reveals are crucial in a murder mystery. Kind of like the first one, these reveals are so big that they kind of recontextualize the entire movie. And I really love stuff like that because it satisfies you on the first viewing. Then it also makes rewatches so much more engaging. Because now that you know what's going to happen, you can kind of just sit back, watch all the puzzle pieces come together, and just pick up on things that you might have missed the first time around, even though they kind of spell everything out for you at the end. Also, like the first one, we got another big cast full of recognizable faces, and they all do a really good job at playing their characters. I don't want to get too specific just because of spoilers, but everybody does a really good job. But I will say the same thing that I said after I saw Knives Out for the first time, and that is Daniel Craig is fucking phenomenal as Benoit Blanc. This movie solidified him as one of my favorite movie characters of all time. He's just so fun to watch. He's so funny and charismatic. I'm just always glued to the screen every time he's on it. I'm just really happy that this turned into a franchise because there's really nothing out there that's doing what these movies are doing for me right now. And I just want to see as much Benoit Blanc as possible. Like, you can keep Sherlock Holmes. Give me some Benoit Blanc. This movie just looks great too. All of the scenery in Greece on the private island is beautiful. It's just so bright and colorful. It felt like a really nice change of pace from Knives Out, which was mostly set in like an old gothic house, even though that movie looked really cool too. There's also a lot of fun camera work in here as well. My only flaws with this movie is there's just a couple characters that feel a little underwhelming and just boring, and that Ethan Hawke is basically a cameo, if that. I mean, he's one of the biggest names on the cast, and he's maybe in the movie for 45 seconds. And it's not like he's on the poster or anything. It's not false advertising. It was just disappointing for me personally because I really like Ethan Hawke. But that's really just a nitpick. That's not even like really a flaw. That's just a little personal thing that bugged me. I really enjoyed the hell out of this movie. It's a well-written mystery that keeps you on the edge of your seat while also giving a lot of laughs, and another incredible performance from Daniel Craig. Glass Onion is clocking in at a 95% on the Bravo barometer. This movie's only going to be in theaters for 1 week before it hits Netflix, so I highly recommend going out to see this in the theater. It's always been a priority of mine to go support my favorite directors and actors' movies in theaters, especially when it's something original like this. So if you can go to the theater and see it, make sure to go to the theater. If you can't, then just watch it on Netflix. But thank you guys so much for watching this review. I know it was a little vague, but I just didn't want to spoil anything for you guys since it is a mystery at the end of the day. But I hope you guys still enjoyed this review. If you've seen the movie, let me know what you thought below. Make sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe for more reviews, rankings, reactions, and live streams. And let me know if there's just something else you want to see on the channel as well. But thank you guys again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out, everybody.